Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all well. Well, there's only one at the moment, biscuits and gravy. I bet you're from America because biscuits and gravy are from America. I would say Yorkshire pudding and gravy. So, hi, Violet. So, biscuits and gravy. Let's get you a card, shall we? I'm working with my herb cards. Hi, Krish. Hope you're all right this morning. I've got a bit of headache, but it'll go. I've took some pills, so that'll go. So I'm starting with Krish. Morning, Diane Steele. Morning, T. Lynn. I'm starting with biscuits and gravy. So biscuits and gravy, let's choose you a card. Right, you've got lavender, sweetheart. Lavender. I absolutely love lavender. It's a beautiful herb, and it's also a beautiful scented flower. The bees and the butterflies love lavender. And the lavender means wisdom. And we've got the number 20. But as I look at this card, I can see this woman, she's watering her lavender. And I can see it's all growing all the way around her. And she's walking barefooted. So I feel that the lavender is for you, but it's saying about wisdom. I see the butterfly. I also see stormy weather. So I don't know whether you've gone onto a different kind of feeling around you, but I feel stormy weather around you. I feel with you, sweetheart, that you've got quite a lot going on in that head of yours. It's time to say to your head, I want to get back on track and I want to do my things my own way. Sweetheart, I don't know if you are from America, but the way you've said biscuits and gravy, that's what they do in America and also in Canada. But I know as I'm talking to you, I feel that I want to expand you. I want you to do things your own way. Don't let others push you back. You are a person that knows where you're going, but sometimes it's like, do I, don't I, can I, can't I, will I, won't I? But I know at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you. It's your vision. It's what you want to do. I have a lady with you. This lady's about 5'4", 5'5". She's a lady that liked to be outside. I can see her always going around gardens, walking down paths. She was a lady that liked to be by herself. I feel you like to be by yourself. Yeah, the biscuits and gravy is like a little bread roll which you make and you have it with gravy, because I had that when I was in America. So I know that's telling me that you are from America. But this lady with you is either your mum or your grandma. She was a lady that was always liked to be on her own. She liked to do things by herself. She was also very much a person that, she can I say, kept herself to herself. You're the same. You like to keep yourself to yourself, but it doesn't matter. I feel like I want to get you back on track to do things your own way. The lady I have with you, she had problems with her breathing before she went to the spirit world. I'm feeling a tightness around my chest. So she either had a cancer of the chest or she had some kind of form of infection or something here, because I'm feeling it down my esophagus and into my breathing tubes. She gives me the name of Rose, Rita, and also she gives me Margaret. So I know they're connected around you. She says you have to take the rough with the smooth, but you really ought to start to believe in yourself again. Self-belief is something wonderful. So if you can believe in yourself and believe in those around you, then you've started to come back on track. I'm shown your pathway. It is going right. So I know you can't go left and you can't go back. You have to go either forward or to the right, as I'm seeing. I also feel you need a circle that can help you to to control your feelings and to get you back on track. I also have a gentleman with you. This gentleman is father or grandfather. He was a gentleman that gave quite a lot of himself. I feel he was in either the Marines or the army, because I just feel he was very much proud of his life. We've also got a terrier. I don't know whether it's an Airedale or something, but I've got this terrier dog with you. I just want to say to you, it's time to put the past to bed and move forward. I've asked for something special for you, and I've been given a pink rose. Well, the pink rose means mother love and family. And I want you to accept that the love from the Spirit is always with you. And I know I have the name of John. I also have Jeff, and I also have Michael. So I know those names are around you. But accept that pink rose and walk tall, because I'm hearing that song, Walk Tall. So thank you for working with me. Violet, can I talk to you, please? You're going to come and talk to me, Violet. Oh, no, in America, a biscuit is like a bread roll, which they have with gravy. And it is so odd sometimes. But Violet, let me choose you a card. And you have cannabis. Are you in pain at the moment? Have you got something going on in your life that you need to find yourself again? Well, cannabis means detachment, and we've got the number 31. But I see here that the cannabis plant is growing, and I have Saturn and Saturn's ring here. Are you interested in astrology? Because I just feel I want to give you the astrology chart. I'm seeing here all the months of the year. So we start in January right to December. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra, Pisces, and Gemini. So I know those are around you. And we have the number 31. Violet, I feel you need, just for a few moments, just to settle back. And it is mind over matter. And you're on about your grandson's passing. Okay, let's see what comes then. But I do have a lady with you, sweetheart. And this lady, she comes forward. Can I say she's mum or grandma? She was a lady that was always there when you need it. And you've been seeing the signs, have you? Because I'm seeing signs. I'm also seeing times. I'm seeing 333, 222 with you, 111. It's like the signs are telling you that your grandson is in his right place. It was his time of passing. And I know this lady is telling me that she is always there for you. And I know she is showing you trials and tribulations. You have to let him go. He has to learn. He has to go into healing so that he is ready for his next step in life. So it'll either be he wants to come back or he wants to stay and do things for himself. Violet, this lady with you has given me Peggy, Dorothy, and also given me Jean. But I also feel there's another Violet with you, a Violet in the spirit world, which would be great grandmother or something to do with that. But I'm seeing time. Time is an issue for you. But as I said, we've got 31 there. 31st of the month, 31 on a door, 3 and 1 is 4, 31 an age. But I know I want to take you to April, where things will start to get better for you. I want to say to you, ashes to ashes, being yourself, knowing yourself, and being always ready for the next step. The lady is in the kitchen, and I can see her trying her best to get things ready. I see two ladies sitting up the table. They're talking and drinking tea. I know they were very close. And I know as I'm talking to the lady, she said, you always carried the whole world on your shoulder, and you still are. She's taken me out into her garden, and I can see beautiful flowers. So she loved her flowers, and so do you. I'm seeing there the lavender. I can see roses. Ashes to ashes. And that's all I heard was ashes to ashes. But that was a book. So maybe that's the book you've got to read. I'm seeing a roast chicken. And that roast chicken is on the table. It's just being cooked. And as the ladies come back into the kitchen, she's getting everything ready. She said, you don't want to hold guilt within you. But I know somebody that took drugs, and this is what I'm feeling with you. Because this is why the cannabis came. Sweetheart, there's a gentleman in the spirit world. And this gentleman comes to bring you peace of mind. He's showing me his garden. It's full of all things. He's got flowers. He's got a lawn, and I can see trees and shrubs. This gentleman, he gives me the names of Paul, Matthew, and also he gives me Michael. Violet, don't take things too much to heart. Your grandson is safe. And I know that he loved you to pieces. But it was his time, his exit point. As I'm talking to you, darling, I want to give you some lovely daffodils. And the daffodils are for the yellow and gut feeling. So I want you to use your gut feeling and don't let anybody else get the better of you. All right, Violet, I'm going to say thank you for working with me and have a lovely day. And yes, Google those biscuits. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, Krish, are you still there, lovey? Krish Pillay? Krish, are you still here? Hi, Krish. Let's choose you a card. Right, your card is Coca, C-O-C-A. There you go, sweetheart. And as I look at this, I have a dark woman with a tiger, or it's a cheetah. And it says to you, foresight. So you're seeing things and things that are happening that have happened before. It's like deja vu with you. The cheetah is laying there waiting for this multicolored lady to plant the flower or the herb. And I see the mountains, and the mountains are quite high. So sometimes you feel as though the mountains are too high for you to climb. It's like today. I have the rainbow, and the rainbow is all the way over you. We have the number 36 here. 36, 3 and 6 is 9. 9 is September. September for anniversaries. And I know as I say September, I want to say September this year, things will sort themselves out. Krish, on your pathway, you need a bit more development. And this is where the deja vu is coming in. You're seeing things, but you're poo-pooing it. You're getting it way. But I want you to start in a circle and get yourself back on track. I feel you've got a long way to go on your pathway. And I want you to hold yourself in the right place. Stop worrying about others. Take your things and sort yourself out. As I said to the other lady, I'm seeing signs that you're seeing, signs that you can't understand. Waking up in the dead of the night and you're seeing 11, just 11, and you know that's 11 o'clock. And also, I see 6. I also see 222, so that's 2:22. But this is night, and I'm feeling night is what's upsetting you at the moment. I have a lady with you, and this lady, she comes forward. She has really big pink cheeks. I feel that she was always busy, busy, busy. She never stopped. And I know that the spirit world is around you. I know there's a lot going on. I know that the things that are happening around you is what this lady is passing to you. This lady's your mum or your grandma. She was a lady that always used to make lots of cakes and things for you. I know there's a lot going on in your life, sweetheart, that you have to find yourself. I'm seeing the number 39 for you. 39 age, 39 door, 3 and 9 is 12. 12 is for December. 1 and 2 is 3. So maybe you will start to see things again in your own way in March. The lady with me has given me Anne, Jean, and also she's given me as well the name of Margaret. So I know they're connected. I also feel there's the name of Martha and also Jan as well. Have you got her ring, sweetheart? Because she just made me move my ring about. Is she suffering a bit, your sister? Maybe that is what's happening. This is why they've given me that 39. But I just want to say you have to stop worrying about yourself and just move forward. I have a gentleman here with you, and this gentleman is father or grandfather. I know the name of Fred, the name of John, and also I want to give you Peter. I want to give you all kinds of herbs. I want you to make a herb pesto or to do something with herbs because I want to give you herbs in your cooking. I feel this gentleman is telling you that things will happen in March and following through to September. So maybe that is what your sister, she will get a job. Maybe it's something to do with in a kitchen because they've showed me all these herbs being chopped. Maybe she has to look for something that can help her to progress further. But this is what I'm saying about your sister. Maybe she needs to look at a job in a kitchen. I know this, you and your sister are special because this is what this gentleman is saying. I know you have now to look to the next few months and find you again. All right, sweetheart? I'm giving you a lovely lilac rose. And the lilac rose is for your spirituality. So, Krish, follow your own pathway. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, Diane Steele. Let's find you a card. Right, Diane Steele. You've got Jurgen Sasha. This is a herb that grows on a tree. Can you see? It is a spice, this is. And we have the number 22, and it means transformation. Maybe you need a bit of transformation for yourself. I'm seeing the fires burning, so maybe this herb has to be dried. I see a lovely, lovely, I think it's an eagle. So the eagle is there for you. I see also there's a lot going on with you that sometimes you feel a bit lost. So we've got number 22. 22 age, 22 door. Right, let's see what they're saying to me. They're saying to you, Diane, you have to get back to where you were before. It's like you're a lost soul at the minute. And I feel you have to sort yourself out. I know there's a lot going on with you. And I know as I'm talking to you, I have a lady, a small lady, was full of joy. Whether the name of Joy or Joyce, but I know she was full of joy. She said, you were perfect as a child, and you knew exactly that this lady was very spiritual. She was very much a lady that wanted to give the best she could of herself. She's telling you that you are ready for the next step, which is forward. I know I know you're going through a process where you don't understand which is the next step. Can I tell you, you need to start to read a few books that can help you. I always say, read the Celestine Prophecy. That tells you there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Also, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. You can use the words, what the peaceful warrior says, as a cleaning and a clearing of things that have hurt you. I also want to say to you, maybe it's time to start a circle. This lady is very, very protective of you. And she's saying you have to start to believe in yourself again. I'm hearing the song, Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. So you must know a Michael. I also know that song must mean something to you because this lady is singing it to you. I know as she's talking to me, she said that you are the one that helped her to go through her life. Yeah, keep in the circle, Diane. It will help you. Also, go on a few pages and see what other mediums do and how they cope with things, because their philosophies will help you. Be determined. Show that you are more positive now, because this card says transformation. So transformation for you. I know as I'm talking to her, she said, you have to start to believe that you're worthy. And life has made you feel as though you're not unworthy. But the eagle is your power animal. We have the number 22, 22 age, 22 door, 22nd of the month. And also, I want to say to you, stop, look, and listen. And I am giving you I want to give you some flowers, but I feel I want to give you lupins for you to spread the seed. Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working me. Right, there's a lady here called Susan. Right, Susie K. Shayla. Can I talk to you, sweetheart? I'll choose you a card, but what I want to say to you is I know what you're going through because I lost my husband 3 months ago. And I know that everything that is going through your head at the moment, you don't know which way to turn. Well, I'm telling you, it will happen. You will get better. And I know that everything that is happening around you, your husband is in healing, but he will come through in different times. And whether he comes through today, I don't know, but I'm choosing your card. Your card is Palo Santo, and it means guardian, and we have the number 55, and this is your card. It's in a wood, and we can see the herb which is growing, or it's a spice that is growing, and it is needed for getting yourself back onto back. I know as I see the leaves are quite important. We have 55, age or door. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 is balance. And 1 is new beginnings, which is January, or the first of a month. I do have a gentleman with you. This gentleman suffered quite a lot, and I don't know whether he had an infection or he had something like cancer, but I know he struggled right to the end. He also had quite a lot going on in his head, and he wants to bring that to you, that I am all right now and that I am in a special place. He's got his family with him. Sweetheart, I have the names of Andrew or Andy. I have the name of Alan, and I also have the name of Paul with you. They are either the gentleman's name or they were friends of his. Yeah, I knew it was something there because he just showed me his lungs, and I know there was a problem there. You held his hand so many times. Very much like my husband, I held him while he passed. But I know that you have got to start to let him go and live your life. I didn't do anything after he passed until November. And Spirit said to me, you have to carry on. So maybe, Susie, you need to go into a circle, and maybe your husband will come through and guide you. Maybe he'll be your guide. I know, sweetheart, he loved you to pieces, and he's just given me some red roses for you. And the red roses mean perfect love. So I know that that is there. But you've carried on for 6 months. I know it's hard. You can cry at the drop of a hat. I don't know if you've got his ashes with you, but I know I've got my husband's ashes with me, And my daughter wanted to take some ashes out of there yesterday, and I stopped her. I said, it's not time, because I've got a ring there ready to put some ashes in. But I'm going to put my husband's ashes in a woodland burial site, and then I can go, when it's my time, to join him. But I know at the end of the day, Susie, you're a strong person, and I know you will find peace of mind. My second husband died of cancer, so I know what it's like. You've got a necklace, I've got a ring with a daisy on it. And I also have a picture of him in my necklace, which is here. And I know I shan't ever take that necklace off, because this is him when he was at his best. I'm going to say to you now, sweetheart, trust in your own self. Use your solar plexus and go with your gut feeling. If you think things are not right, but I do want you to start to look at things in a different way. There's lots of books out there. There's lots of people you can talk to. I still cry, but I must overcome my difficulties because I'm moving. But I know, Susie, he's with you every step of the way. So trust in yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay? Right, let's see who I'm going to next. I am looking now. Amanda Kerslake, are you still here? Amanda Kerslake. I've just seen you, Deborah. Amanda Kerslake. Let's choose you. I've seen all of you here. I can only come to those who I'm drawn to, sweethearts. So I'm doing my best. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Passion flower. That's what you've got, the passion flower. I love the passion flower because it is so vibrant. And you can eat the seeds. And this means surrender. And the number 43. So 43, Amanda. Age your door. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 is July. The colour purple is for your spirituality. And the lovely white is for to bring your cleansing all the way through. But the passion flower is used in lots of remedies. So trust in it. Right, Amanda, let's see what we get with you. Right, Amanda, I've got a lady with you. And this lady is with you, and she's been with you every step of the way. I want to say she's either your mum or your grandma. She was very comfortable. She was comfortable in her own skin, and she loved you to pieces. And she's saying everything happens for a reason. But taking everything inside yourself, this lady says as a child, you were very, very, should I say, shy and didn't come out of your shell until you got older. This lady is saying that you have had a few ups and downs in life, but she said you always managed to find yourself. I'm given the name of Mary. I'm given also the name of Jean, and I want to give you Anne, so I know they're connected around you. She's showing me her tea, coffee, and I think it's sugar pots, and they've got poppies on them. Because I just asked, what we're going to give you? And she said poppies. So I'm just seeing it. That would be a memory for you. And she also had flowers on a crockery. I feel she passed quite suddenly. But she's saying to you, you have to start to stand up for yourself again. Maybe it's time just to say to others, you are ready to move forward. Maybe you need a circle that can help you. Or as I said to that other lady, read some books that can help you to understand more about spirituality. Maybe you're feeling spirit around you. Maybe you have got things coming into your head which you know it hasn't come from you. But what I'm saying to you is take time. I have a lovely, lovely gentleman with you. And this gentleman is father or grandfather. He loved his birds because I can see him with his bird feeders. He loved the bluebirds, something bluebirds. He just said he liked the little tiny, and bullfinches, he's saying. He liked to see them, and he had his bird feeders up, and he was always putting things out to help them. I know as he's talking to me, sweetheart, he said that he suffered with his chest before he passed to the spirit world. He gives me John or Jack, he gives me Brian, and it also gives me Peter. I know these people that are around you are there for your support. I want you to start to stand up for you. Show others you're not stupid. I am giving some lovely daffodils for you. So daffodils for me are for gut feeling. So I want you, Amanda, to start to believe in yourself. I know at the end of the day, the spirit world are with you every step. I'm leaving that with you and say thank you for working with me. Jeanette Cullen, can I talk to you, please? Jeanette Cullen, are you still here? Thank you. Right, let's see what else. Okay. You've got rhodiola, and it means wisdom. And we've got number 37. And we've got Pegasus for you, look. Isn't that beautiful? I can see the mountains, and it's red mountains. And it has the wheel of life. This herb or spice grows in a bush. And I feel I can see the lights there. Lights at the end of the tunnel. It means wisdom. We've got the number 37, 37 age, 37 door, 3 and 7 is 10. 10 is balance, October, and 1 is new beginnings, and that is January. Jeanette, you're on the right path, and we know that you've got a long way to go. But Jeanette, you have to start to stand up for yourself again. It's like somebody is pulling your strings, and I can feel the strings being pulled. You have to snap those strings to move forward. I have a lady with you. I know that there's a lot going on in your life, sweetheart, but this lady, she comes to bring you precious memories. So no, I know this lady is either your mom or your grandma. She was a lady that always stood up for you when you needed her. She's holding you by the hand and taking you down towards the shopping centre. And she just bought you a donut. So I feel this is memories for you, Jeanette. She's very much a lady that loved you. She loved you to bits. She really did. And she was so looking forward to growing old and seeing all your children. This is what she's saying. So I don't know whether she has seen your children, but I know this is what she was looking forward to. She's also saying as well, Jeanette, that there was a time when she thought you wouldn't make it. So I feel as a child you was ill. She's on about a recipe book. Have you got her recipe book? It's a vanilla slice, was it? I thought it was a donut, but I couldn't really see. But I know she always bought you a cake. But have you got her cookery book? Because I don't know whether it's you that's trying to lose weight or there's someone around you. But she's saying here that she wants you to start to look through the cookery book. That's the one. So it's your nan's cookery book, is it? And was it passed to your mum? But I know, looking through that book, there's some recipes which I need you to try. Stop doing things at breakneck speed. Stop, look, listen. It's your husband that has to lose weight. You can get some tasty meals without the fat, without everything. This is what she's saying. So I feel I've got your nan here. But the way she's saying is, but I know whatever it was, it belonged to the family. But she's saying about dieting and doing things. I'm trying to lose weight myself and I'm doing these overnight oats. But what I'm doing is a half a cup of oats, a half a cup of almond milk, a half a cup of yogurt, and then fruit. And this is what I'm having for my lunch today. And I've got blackberries, strawberries, and I've got blueberries. I got on my scales last Thursday and they said, get off. The cookery book will help you, but you have to, get something tasty for your husband so he doesn't miss it. You don't need to eat salads. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on my soapbox, aren't I? Sorry, sweetheart. But a lot of you people, you all understand what I'm saying. Right. I've got the lady and she's giving me Janet. She's giving me the name of Anne. She's just given me the name of Florence. And I know that is to do with you is Maureen. So I've got to give you Maureen. Right, I've got a gentleman here now. He's about 5'8", 5'9" in height. He's showing me his shed. So he used to spend a lot of time in his shed. I feel he was a fixer. He would fix up things. He said he was a fixer-upper. What is it? He ain't given me a name yet, sweetheart. So I don't know whether it's your granddad or your dad who I have with you. I thought he said Eric. Would you understand Eric? Because Eric and Ernie. That is quite funny, actually. But he was a fixer-upper. He fixed everything that was broken. And if he couldn't mend it, he'd take bits of it so it'd come again for something else. He was a very busy man. He's given me Jack. He's given me Ernie and Eric. And he's just given me also the name of Sam. He's given you a cuckoo clock. So do you understand why I've got to give you a cuckoo clock? But he's just given me that with love for you. All right, sweetheart. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Can I talk to Bree McGrath, please? You come into my mind, so I need to give you that. No, sorry, what do you mean? You don't know about the cuckoo clock? Then maybe that's telling you that you have to hang on to time. Time is an issue with you. All right, sweetheart? Right, Bright, you've got, it's spelled P-S-I-L-O-C-Y-B-I-N. So I say it's silly. Silipigin, and it means community. And we have the number 49. Have a look, see if you can understand the word. It is a herb or a spice. It looks very mushroomy. I see people all around you, and I feel you like to be around people. I have a mermaid, and I also have a lovely, lovely fairy, and they're watching over you. But I see also a pig in a poke. So things that are happening around you just recently, it's like you're being pulled two ways. We have 49 there. 49 age, 49 door. 4 and 9 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4. So look to April for new beginnings. Okay. I want you're welcome, Jeanette. Things have not been right with you for a while, Bree, and I feel you have a lot going on in your life that sometimes you have to stop, look, and listen. I know at the end of the day, everything that happens for a reason. I know you've had so much, it's like you're going round in circles. Excuse me a minute. Oh, my coffee's cold now. Bree, I feel you just need for a few moments to stop, look, and listen. Find yourself again. I think I've already said this to somebody else there. Instead of running round in circles, stop, look, and listen. Morning, Joey. I didn't see you was on there. As I'm talking to you, I just feel, Bree, that you have to set yourself an example. I know there's a lot going on in your life. There's sometimes you don't know which way, but I know you will find it. I want you to look into that mirror and say to yourself, Bree, you are beautiful and I love you. You have to love yourself first. Get yourself into a circle that can help you to find you. Because I know you feel spirit around you, and I know you've been having some strange dreams. But I know at the end of the day, it's all about you. I have a lady with you. She's 5'3" in height. She was a lady that always used to hum and sing to herself. I know she listened to the radio. And as she's listening to the radio, she would sing. I feel she had problems with her throat before she went to the spirit, because she's just given me that feeling in my throat. She said, as a child, you were quite strong-willed, but all of a sudden you seem to go into yourself. I feel that was people around you bullying. But Bree, you're now stronger and able to cope more. You've got to be yourself and show others that you are strong. I'm given Mary, Peggy, and I've just been given Jean. So I know they're connected around you, Bree. Oh, that was quite strange. I've just been given a garden full of spring flowers. So this lady must have loved her spring flowers. I'm also seeing a lovely lawn, and I can see a blanket on the lawn and her taking you, and you'd have a picnic on the lawn. I've also got the name of Rose with you. And a gentleman comes forward now. And this gentleman, he was the gardener in the family. He was always busy. He gives me Jack, maybe John, Jack, John. He gives me Albert, and he gives me William, maybe known as Bill. He was a strong man, and he was always busy. But he also always used his hands. He's saying to you, again, trust in yourself and you will find yourself. And he's just given me some beautiful, I want to say chrysanthemums. And the chrysanthemums for September mean providence and also perfection. And November, it means grief, because the Asian countries, they worship the chrysanthemums for those who have passed. So I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, and say thank you for working with me. Right, Deborah Chapman, let's talk to you. Right, Deborah Chapman, I am hearing land of hope and glory. So have you got Welsh connections, or is it English connections? Everything's English. I don't know. Land of hope and glory. That's Welsh, isn't it? Okay. Your card is the Blue Lotus. Can you see that? The Blue Lotus. What it's used for, I don't know. But I bet it's to do with medicines. Medicines. Because I can see the Blue Lotus flower and I can see the waterfall, so it's used with fresh spring water. I have a chalice. I also have the sun, the moon, and the stars. But I'm also seeing angry sky. So a lot of anger around you at the moment. It means initiation. And we have the number 5. I know as I'm talking to you, I just feel that you just need all this love to come from the spirit world for you. 5 age, 5 door, 5th of the month. But the number 5 is also May. The lady I have with you, she just said, gather ye rosebuds while you may. You have to live and fight for another day. This lady is definitely Welsh, so I know it's a grandmother figure, and she's showing me cooking and looking after you. She's saying here, you are strong in the mind and you're also strong in the body, but she wants you to find yourself again. Deborah, there's so much going on in your life at the moment that you don't have time for yourself. I have the name of Gwen or Gwyn. I also have the name of Anne. And I also want to give you Betty. I know as she's talking to me, she's saying about doing things your own way. She says, choose your friends wisely. So maybe there's something going on with a friendship. You don't need others to push you forward. You can push yourself. And I want to take you to Scarborough. So maybe that's you went on holidays to Scarborough, or Scarborough means something to you. If we're going to Scarborough Fair, I'm hearing that song, Scarborough Fair. So I know that I need to give you that. As the lady steps aside, I've got a gentleman with you. This gentleman was very much a gentleman that gave quite a lot to family. I don't know whether it's your dad or your granddad. He was always busy, busy, busy. He said the times of change, times and attitude, but I know at the end of the day, it's all to do with you. I know there's a lot going on in your life, and I know that he is telling me, don't pressure yourself and just look after number one, which is you. I am given Peter, John, and also I want to give you Alan. And I've just been given some lilies of the valley for you. So take that love that's been given to you. And can I say thank you for working with me? And my last person is going to be Cornelia. Come on, Cordelia. It'll only be a quick reading, Cordelia. Your card. It is the rose. You see the rose? But that's the rose hips. And it means love. And the number 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 is March. But 12, December. I have the dove of peace. I also have these lovely, lovely rose hips. But I know I need to give you the rose. So maybe there's something around you that you need the rose hips. Have you got a sore throat or had a sore throat? Because the rose hips are part and parcel of what I'm giving you. I have a lady here with you, and the lady has brought pigs. So I know that there was a farming connection with you. The farming is who used to look after pigs. I know as I'm seeing bacon and sausages, and I'm seeing belly pork. So I know it is then somebody around you has got sore throat or had a sore throat or a cold. That's why I want to give you rosehip syrup. I don't know why that I need you to ask, because it's going back in time. Because this lady is either a great grandmother or a great aunt. But I know whoever is with you is telling me about farming and about food and food in general. Hi, Patrick. Didn't know you was on here. But I know as I'm talking to her, she's very much a person that wants to bring your family back together. So, as I told you, the dove of peace and love. So maybe someone around you is telling you that there's something in family. So somebody in the family is causing a problem, and you need to bring it back on track. I know as I'm talking to you, Cordelia, you have to stop worrying about the past. There's a cry for help from you. And I know at the end of the day, we have to get you back to where you were before. Stop worrying, get on with it, and show people that you are stronger than what you think you are. Sweetheart, I'm giving Mary, I'm giving Linda, giving Margaret, and also Joan or June. I have a gentleman with you also. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, he brings you a fork and a spade to dig the garden. He says, maybe if you used to start to, dig the garden or start to do things there, you will be able to get on with things that are happening around you. By digging, you're moving all the past things around you. I know there's a lot of healing needed around you. I know there's a lot going on. But at the end of the day, it's about you and only about you. Cornelia, I know there's a lot with him. And he is saying about finding yourself again. Maybe to meditate and imagine a garden. But this garden is for you. And it's a garden of plenty. I'm seeing an eagle. The eagle is the thing that is your guardian. It's also your totem. Look to the future. Let the past go. Hand out that olive branch and find you again. All right, sweetheart? And I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, everyone, it's my time is up. I will be back on Wednesday. And I know if anybody's interested, I am on Prism of Light tomorrow. I'm sorry, Vandela. There is so much time I can give. But at the moment, I'm allowed 1 hour. And that 1 hour is now up. All right, sweetheart? So thanks everybody to coming. I'll be back also next Sunday, 11 till 12. And on Wednesday, 4 till 5. There is more people on here today, but just watch for the important. All right?